Greetings, friends. Happy Solstice Eve. It's Wednesday, and this happens to be one of my very favorite days of the year. Tonight, we prepare to receive the gift of new light that arrives tomorrow. And through this day, we're bringing forward our inner light, our connection to our inner light, our connection to everything we've learned this year about shadow and light, and it's been big for all of us. So this is even more for me today. This special day is even more sparkly than usual. I always set aside this day as personal time to sit with the treasures of the earth and feel the magic of this world and the magic of bringing light into this world. So I have my own traditions for Solstice Eve, which include being outside in the sunshine, which when it's possible, which is certainly true today in Seattle, and having special food and dressing up. I dress up on Solstice Eve and to celebrate the magic, and then I light the tree at night with white candles, and meditate and celebrate the gift of light. So what I'd like to bring forward today, the message today is enduring beauty and the depth of beauty that we bring forward in our power and in our light. And I'm going to share a message that I received on Monday night for our collective when we met to do a ceremony of light to prepare for solstice. And on Monday, I asked for a message for all of us, a solstice message that would help us prepare and bring forward the art and the magic of who we are. And I went to the animal medicine cards, and the card that came forward was golden egg. And the golden egg is the Orphic egg that appears in the back of the art card. And what this symbolizes is the power and truth of the depth and the reality and the strength of the light we hold within in our heart. And the heart flame, the flame of our heart, our inner power, is what we connect with really deeply now, and what we actually bring forward in the coming season, in the zodiac energy of Capricorn. So this Orphic egg that is the truth of our inner light and the truth of our inner power and the heart of who we are, that creates the magic of our world, that allows us to create magic in our world. This inner light and this gold is what we now bring forward into the next season. So enduring beauty is the culmination of the energy of Sagittarius and the energy of what we are gathering and harnessing now. And the Sabian symbol for yesterday I'd like to share, which is that it's a beautiful stream, an old bridge over a beautiful stream. And this understanding that we are bridging the past and the present and the future with the wisdom that the wisdom traditions we bring forward, and with homage and reverence for the wisdom traditions. And it's also a symbol of culture and the way in which structures of culture and the culture of the past connects us to the world of the future. And so there's a strong energy now in us connecting within to our own light, and then also using our imagination and our mystical understandings of the nature of reality to create inspiration and to infuse inspiration into our collective. Those of us who have gifts, and I'm speaking to all of you, those of us who have gifts of connection to our imagination, which is the teaching of Sagittarius on Tree of Life, when we learn how to connect to our imagination and to our intuitive understandings, and when we learn to bridge the physical world with non-physical, we become seers and visionaries and participants in our world. So there's a commitment now that we are carrying forward into the coming season in Capricorn, to participate with our collective in new ways, and to bring this magic and to bring this inspiration into the world. And on a practical note, I have a quote here that I wrote down for myself yesterday that really resonated with me in terms of what's happening in our world. And it came from an interview with Meryl Streep, a recent interview with Meryl Streep, who is someone I really respect. And I was curious that that little note I saw in watching the interview was that she was going to talk about her perceptions and perspectives of what's happening in the culture right now around the rights of women and the voices of women being heard, and some of her friends and colleagues who are who have received uncomfortable consequences for bad behavior. So I was curious what she would say because she's so well spoken and brilliant. I was curious what her perspective would be. And when she was there were other lovely messages in the interview. But then when the interview came to asking for her perspectives on what's happening in this moment and whether she believes this is in terms of women's voices being heard right now, and the trauma of abuse of power that is endemic and systemic. When she was asked if this was hope, if she felt hope, or if she felt like it was a passing thing, she lit up. And so I'm just going to read you her words because I totally believe this, and I loved how succinct she was, because she turned it around into positivity and a collective opportunity. And here's what she said. She said, "This is a thrilling moment because we are civilized people and we learn from our mistakes." So this is a very practical way to summarize the energy of Sagittarius. It's thrilling to have connection to possibility and to understand the momentum of change, and to step now into the commitment to civilization and what civilization means, and the opportunity we have as a collective to learn from our mistakes. No blame, there's opportunity. So I invite you in your personal life, and also as we prepare to step into a new season of the collective, I invite you now today to connect with your own inspiration, to what you are thrilled about, even in things you've learned from mistakes, and the way in which our culture is waking up to our mistakes, and the way in which we can connect together to carry forward new momentum and new possibility through this understanding of the goldenness of consciousness and the goldenness of potential and possibility, and our willingness always to give our best effort and to allow others to do the same. So, enduring beauty, endurance in the momentum that carries us forward, in the strength of civilization and what civilization means on the highest level. That's what we're stepping into now with winter solstice. And so because it's the season of light, I went for a personal message today, I went to the Keepers of Light deck, and I shuffled and asked for a message, and I'm bringing you forward the message I received today because it's Mother Mary. And so know that all of us receive the healing we need now and the gifts of light, and that there's a kindness and a loving energy of being held right now to support whatever challenges or pain we carry, and to support the challenges and pain of the culture at large, that we are always held and always loved, and that beauty, the enduring beauty that is represented here by the roses, is the message of today. So I send you love and light and wishes for a really blessed day and a blessed night. Solstice tomorrow morning is at 8:30, and I'll be with you again tomorrow with a message for the day. Have a beautiful evening and day.